Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were pictured with convicted former Met police officer. According to reports, a former Met police officer who was convicted of killing his wife was seen with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in photos. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were reportedly driven to London's Euston station by Per Dewberry, in a Range Rover. According to the publication, the couple's bodyguard was found guilty in 2016 for assaulting his wife Sarah J., a retired sergeant with the Essex Police. Per phoned the police and admitted to the crime in order to avoid being imprisoned, but his wife afterwards killed herself. According to Mail Online, Dewberry had been employed by the Metropolitan Police for 12 years when he started a minute-long assault on his ex-wife. She was choked by the former Essex police sergeant with both hands till she passed out. As the 911 phone taker answered, he confessed to being the attacker and saying, "I want to report an assault. My wife has been abused by me." He said, "Yeah, I attempted to strangle her," when the operator asked if his wife required an ambulance. Prior to the incident at Christmas, Dewberry had been married to Mrs. J for 2 years. He later disputed the assault, but a jury ultimately found him guilty. At their house in the picturesque Essex town of Thorpe-le-Saucon, he claimed to have employed a choke hold that had been authorized by the police to prevent Mrs. J from taking an overdose of prescription pills. At the previous hearing, however, the magistrates completely dismissed his testimony and found him guilty of assault. He might have been imprisoned for the offense, but Colchester Magistrates Court instead gave him a 12-week suspended prison term. Concerns have been raised over the bodyguard's presence with the Sussex family because Meghan Markle has long been a champion for women's rights, particularly in the case of gender-based abuse. The site also cited a source who said, "It's rather astonishing that a bodyguard with that type of experience has been employed when you consider how outspoken Meghan is on women's issues. His wife Sarah went through a really trying period with him, and if Meghan and Harry knew the whole story, I'm sure they wouldn't be at all happy with his being hired as their bodyguard." The insider continued, "It was such a shock when I saw the image and quickly recognized Per. He is pretty tall and unique and he has major scars on his face, so he's fairly identifiable.